Welcome History and Photos channel. Today, we're taking you on a captivating journey through the colorful and mesmerizing photographs from the dusty shelves of history. In this video, we'll uncover unforgettable moments from the 1940s, from the battlefields to the hard-working women behind the front lines, soaring bomber planes in the sky, and strategic meetings of Allied commanders. These enchanting images will remind you of the spirit of those times and the dramatic impact of the events that unfolded. As we explore the stories behind each photograph and the emotions of the people who lived through those moments, we'll delve deep into the heart of history. Don't miss out on this unique experience. Stay with us until the end. If you enjoy this kind of content, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to my channel. That way, we can continue to uncover and explore the intriguing and lesser-known aspects of history together. Now, let's embark on this fascinating journey. A German soldier fires a backpack flamethrower across a field of tall grass in the Soviet Union. This colorized photo brings to life the terrifying reality of warfare, showcasing the intense and dangerous tactics used during World War II. Flamethrowers were particularly effective in clearing trenches, bunkers, and fortified positions, but they also represented the brutal and destructive nature of the conflict. The vivid colors in this image highlight the stark contrast between the serene landscape and the violent act of war, providing a poignant reminder of the human cost of global conflict. The German heavy cruiser Admiral Hipper, a prominent warship of Nazi Germany's Kriegsmarine, met a rather undignified end. This colorized photograph from May 1945 captures the vessel abandoned in a dry dock at Kiel, Germany. The Admiral Hipper had a tumultuous service history during World War II, participating in several key naval operations. However, by the war's end, the ship was heavily damaged and left derelict. The image evokes a powerful contrast between its former glory and its neglected state post-war, symbolizing the decline of the once mighty Kriegsmarine. In this colorized photo, we see U.S. troops amidst the ruins of Cologne, Germany in 1945. The image captures a moment during the final stages of World War II, as American soldiers navigate through the devastated city. Cologne, like many other German cities, suffered extensive damage from Allied bombings. The photograph highlights the harsh realities faced by both soldiers and civilians as they maneuvered through the rubble-strewn streets. The explosion captured in the background emphasizes the ongoing danger and the fierce urban combat that took place in the battle to liberate Europe from Nazi control. In this striking image, two emaciated prisoners stand behind the barbed wire fence of the Buchenwald concentration camp. The photograph, taken shortly after the camp's liberation in 1945, powerfully captures the dire conditions and human suffering endured by those held within. The expressions on the prisoners' faces reflect a mix of relief and profound exhaustion, telling a poignant story of resilience in the face of unimaginable horrors. In this historic photograph, U.S. troops are seen preparing for the D-Day landings in 1944. The soldiers, clad in their helmets and life jackets, are gathered in tight formation, ready to embark on the pivotal operation that would turn the tide of World War II. The colorized image highlights the determination and unity of the Allied forces as they prepared for one of the most significant battles in history, aiming to liberate Europe from Nazi occupation. In this colorized photo, British soldiers stationed in Greece during World War II take a moment to admire the Caryatids, the iconic statues that support the Erechtheion temple on the Acropolis in Athens. The image captures a rare moment of serenity amidst the chaos of war, showing the soldiers' appreciation for ancient history and architecture. This colorized photograph captures the deck of the battleship USS New Mexico during the invasion of Guam in 1944. Troops and projectiles line the deck as the ship prepares for its role in the Pacific theater of World War II. The scale of preparation and the strategic importance of naval power are evident. The vivid colors bring to life the intense preparation and activity on board, highlighting the critical role these battleships played in securing victory in the Pacific. Wing Commander James "Johnny" Johnson, the highest-scoring RAF fighter pilot, is seen here with his Spitfire and his pet Labrador Sally in Normandy, 1944. Johnson's impressive tally of 34 confirmed kills made him a legend in the RAF during World War II. This photo, colorized to bring the past to life, shows a rare and personal moment amidst the chaos of war. In this haunting image, a former prisoner of the Buchenwald concentration camp holds a human bone from a large pile of remains found in the camp's crematory. This colorized photo from 1945 serves as a stark reminder of the horrors faced by those imprisoned during World War II. The Buchenwald concentration camp was one of the largest camps established by the Nazis on German soil, where countless prisoners faced unimaginable atrocities. Actress Marlene Dietrich is seen in this colorized photograph entertaining troops in Italy. Sitting on a piano, she exudes glamour and charm, offering a moment of respite and joy to soldiers during the hardships of World War II. Marlene Dietrich was known for her support of the Allied forces, often performing for troops to boost morale. An Auxiliary Territorial Service, ATS, spotter, at a 3.7-inch anti-aircraft gun sight during WWII. The Auxiliary Territorial Service was the women's branch of the British Army during the Second World War, and they played a crucial role in various capacities, including as anti-aircraft gun operators, mechanics, and drivers. A crew from the 16th of 5th Lancers, 6th Armored Division, is seen here cleaning the gun barrel of their Crusader tank at El Arousa in Tunisia, 1943. The Crusader tank, a crucial component in the British armored divisions, played a significant role during the North African campaign. The soldiers are performing maintenance to ensure the tank is battle-ready, highlighting the meticulous care required to keep these war machines operational in the harsh desert environment. Children aboard a Sherman tank of the 3rd County of London Yeomanry in Sicily, August 1943. This colorized photo shows the lighter moments amidst the chaos of war, where soldiers and civilians could share brief instances of joy. The presence of children atop the tank signifies the liberation and the fleeting return to normalcy in war-torn regions. A 5.5-inch gun crew from the 75th, Shropshire Yeomanry, Medium Regiment, Royal Artillery, in action in Italy, 1943. This image showcases the intense efforts of the artillery crew as they operate their heavy weaponry during a crucial period of World War II. The crew is seen working tirelessly under the camouflage netting, which provided some protection from enemy reconnaissance. Their determination and coordination were vital in providing the necessary firepower to support the Allied advance through Italy. In this photo, we see a U.S. military vehicle stuck in a ditch during World War II. This scene captures the everyday challenges faced by soldiers beyond the battlefield. Vehicles often had to navigate through difficult terrains, and getting stuck was not uncommon. The soldiers are seen trying to figure out the best way to get the vehicle out, showcasing their resilience and problem-solving skills. This colorized photograph captures a moment from World War II where a soldier rides a motorcycle while aiming his weapon, exemplifying the mobility and quick response required in battlefield conditions. The image, restored to color, brings to life the intense and dynamic nature of wartime operations, illustrating the bravery and readiness of troops in combat situations. Veronica Foster, also known as Ronnie the Bren Gun Girl, was a Canadian icon representing nearly 1 million Canadian women who worked in manufacturing plants, producing munitions and materiel during World War II. This colorized photograph by Paul Reynolds showcases her symbolic role during the war effort, illustrating the significant contribution of women in the wartime industry. Foster became a symbol of the female workforce's strength and resilience, often depicted in promotional materials to boost morale and encourage women's participation in the war effort. In this colorized photo, a German war correspondent, known as a Kriegsberichter, is captured holding an Arriflex 35 camera, circa 1940-41. He is seen leaning against a knocked-out Soviet BT-5 light tank. These correspondents played a crucial role in documenting the war, providing the German public and military with images and footage from the front lines. The Arriflex 35 camera was highly regarded for its portability and reliability, making it a popular choice among war correspondents. In this colorized photo from 1944, an American soldier aims his M1 Garand rifle during a skirmish in World War II. The M1 Garand was a significant advantage for the U.S. troops, being the only standard infantry weapon of the era with an auto-loading feature. General George Patton famously praised the M1 Garand as the greatest battle implement ever devised, highlighting its impact on the battlefield. The photo, enhanced by Paul Reynolds, offers a vivid glimpse into the intense combat scenarios faced by soldiers. This colorized photo captures a formation of B-24 Liberator bombers releasing their payload over a strategic target during World War II. The B-24 Liberator, known for its long range and heavy bomb load capacity, played a crucial role in the Allied bombing campaigns across Europe and the Pacific. These bombers are shown mid-mission, illustrating the precision and coordination required for such operations. In this intense scene from World War II, soldiers are seen deeply entrenched in the jungle, engaging the enemy with a heavy machine gun. The thick foliage provided both cover and concealment, making jungle warfare uniquely challenging. These soldiers are likely part of a campaign in the Pacific Theater, where dense jungles were a common battleground. Their focused expressions and readiness highlight the relentless nature of these confrontations, often fought in harsh and unforgiving environments. Two young Soviet women snipers are seen here in a trench during World War II. These women were part of a specialized group trained to use rifles with precision to take out enemy targets. Their bravery and skill significantly contributed to the Soviet war effort against Nazi Germany. The determination and courage displayed by these women in such harsh conditions remain a testament to the resilience and strength of the Soviet forces during the war. In this striking colorized image, a lone soldier crosses the desolate no-man's land, navigating the treacherous barbed wire and barren landscape. The solitude and peril of this journey highlight the individual bravery and the desolate environments faced by soldiers during World War II. This image shows a German Panzer IV tank, heavily camouflaged with foliage, navigating through the narrow streets of a small village in Normandy, France. The effective use of camouflage was crucial for German armored units to avoid detection from Allied air reconnaissance and ground forces. This particular scene captures a moment from the intense battles of the Normandy campaign, also known as Operation Overlord, which was a pivotal series of operations leading to the liberation of Western Europe from Nazi occupation. A group of German soldiers in a sniper position during the Battle of Stalingrad. The soldier on the left is providing support with a light machine gun, while the two others take aim with rifles through a window of a partially destroyed building. This image is a stark reminder of the intense urban warfare that characterized much of the Eastern Front. This colorized photo from World War II shows two women working in an aircraft factory. During the war, many women took on jobs traditionally held by men who were away fighting. These women played a crucial role in the war effort, contributing to the production of aircraft, weapons, and other essential materials. Their efforts not only helped win the war, but also paved the way for future generations of women in the workforce. A sailor from the Soviet Navy carries a young child wrapped in a blanket through the shipyard. This touching moment captures the humanitarian side of the war efforts, as soldiers and sailors not only fought on the front lines, but also provided aid and comfort to civilians affected by the conflict. In this colorized photograph, a German soldier is seen sitting on a bench, engaging in a light-hearted moment with a young girl and her dog. The soldier, dressed in his uniform, appears to be sharing a gentle exchange with the girl, who is attentively listening and holding her dog's leash. This rare glimpse into the human side of soldiers during World War II showcases the unexpected moments of tenderness and humanity amidst the harsh realities of war. In this poignant image, a German soldier is seen taking a brief respite to eat a piece of bread during the grueling conditions of World War II. The fatigue and weariness are evident on his face, capturing a moment of humanity amidst the chaos and destruction of the war. The soldier's helmet and ammunition belt, still worn, reflect the ever-present readiness required even during these short breaks. This colorized photo brings a stark reality to the daily life of soldiers during one of history's most devastating conflicts. In this poignant image from World War II, a young girl sits amid the ruins of her city, tightly holding onto her doll. The desolation around her is a stark contrast to the innocence and vulnerability reflected in her eyes. This colorized photograph captures the devastating impact of war on civilians, especially children, who were often the silent sufferers of the conflict's horrors. The shattered buildings and debris tell a story of destruction, while the girl's presence is a reminder of hope and resilience in the face of unimaginable adversity. In this evocative colorized photograph, a soldier from the Second World War is seen wearing a gas mask and holding a rifle with a fixed bayonet. The image captures the haunting and surreal atmosphere of chemical warfare, where soldiers had to be constantly prepared for gas attacks. The thick yellow smoke adds to the eerie and ominous setting, emphasizing the grim reality of warfare. A soldier wearing a gas mask during a training exercise. This image captures the intense atmosphere of chemical warfare drills, where soldiers prepared for potential gas attacks. The use of gas masks was essential to protect against toxic gases used during combat. The haze of smoke around the soldier adds to the realism of the exercise, emphasizing the preparedness and resilience of the troops during World War II. During World War II, the Soviet Union expanded the roles of women on the battlefield. This photo captures a brave Soviet female pilot posing proudly beside her aircraft. The pilot is adorned with numerous medals on her chest, symbolizing her outstanding heroism and achievements in the war. The female pilots of the Soviet Air Force, especially known for their impact on night bombing missions, earned the nickname Night Witches. This colorized photo shows a child in a gas mask during tear gas training in England during World War II, with a man pushing the child in a pram. During the war, being prepared for gas attacks was crucial, and the public was educated through such training. This image highlights the impact of the war on civilian life and the precautions people took. This colorized photo shows a young French resistance fighter standing guard with a submachine gun beside a building. During World War II, the French resistance was a crucial movement conducting covert operations against the Nazi occupation. These female fighters were an essential part of the resistance, participating in both intelligence gathering and sabotage missions. This image highlights the bravery of women in war and the diverse faces of the resistance. This image captures a group of American soldiers on a landing craft, preparing for the D-Day invasion of Normandy, June 1944. The tense expressions on their faces reflect the anticipation and gravity of the mission ahead, as they approach the heavily fortified beaches of Nazi-occupied France. This historic moment marked a turning point in World War II, with the successful landings leading to the liberation of Western Europe from Nazi control. In this colorized photograph, we see a cheerful crew of American bomber pilots and airmen during World War II. They are posing with a bomb that has "Merry Christmas" written on it, showcasing their holiday spirit amidst the grim realities of war. The camaraderie and high spirits of these servicemen are palpable as they prepare for a mission. Such images highlight the resilience and morale of soldiers even in the face of adversity. A British soldier is seen practicing with a bayonet affixed to his rifle during World War II. This rigorous training was a crucial part of the soldiers' preparation, ensuring they were ready for close combat situations. The photo captures the intensity and determination on the soldier's face as he thrusts the bayonet forward. Bayonet training was not only about mastering the weapon, but also about building physical endurance, mental resilience, and combat readiness. The soldier's uniform and gear are typical of the era, reflecting the standard issue for British infantrymen. This image underscores the harsh realities of war training and the vital skills soldiers needed to survive and succeed on the battlefield. This image depicts the top commanders of the Allied forces in 1944, planning the Normandy invasion, D-Day. At the center of the photograph is U.S. Army General Dwight D. Eisenhower, serving as the supreme commander of the Allied Expeditionary Force, who would lead the operation. To his right and left are General Omar Bradley, General Bernard Montgomery, Air Chief Marshal Arthur Tedder, and other key military leaders. The maps on the table detail the points of landing and strategic targets for the Allied forces. The Normandy invasion was a pivotal moment in World War II, marking a significant step towards ending Nazi Germany's occupation of Western Europe. This meeting highlights the critical planning and strategy behind an operation that changed the course of the war. This photograph captures a group of women diligently working in an underground factory during World War II. The factory, likely located in the United Kingdom, served as a crucial part of the wartime effort, producing essential machinery and equipment for the military. In this image, the women are seen operating lathes and other machinery, highlighting the significant role women played in the industrial workforce during the war. The underground setting was designed to protect workers and production lines from aerial bombings, ensuring continuous support for the war effort despite the threats above ground. The scene is a testament to the resilience and adaptability of wartime industries and the vital contributions of women who stepped into roles traditionally held by men, many of whom were fighting on the front lines. This shift not only helped maintain production levels, but also marked a significant change in the social and economic status of women during and after the war.